So Stinky met with the Prime Minister of Canada today, and he ended up making a complete fool out of himself. In these clips, you know, I'm kind of torn about this situation because I don't think he should have met with him at all. I mean, to say to his face that he would like to annex them is terrible. It's terrible. And here's the thing. He didn't even have to do that. He should know as a banker, right, that Stinky is owned by these companies that he's tariffing. And this whole deal about tariffs is a wet dream. It's a wet dream. It's nonsense, you know? So why come over here and have to deal with a functionally illiterate, slack-jawed moron like that? Just deal with the people in business. Come on, man. You're a banker. You're better than that. I mean, it's like any time a world leader, right, that doesn't kiss his ass, you know, that isn't Putin or Kim Jong-un or something, that kisses his ass. You know, these people that they stroke his ego to get their way, you know? Every time somebody like Zelensky or Carney or Macron come over here, he tries to embarrass him. And I don't know about you, Mr. Carney, but I really don't like to have to deal with an 80-year-old imbecile and treat him like a child in order to get some kind of concessions. Hell, he doesn't even know what a concession is. I can prove that. That gets proven today. Today, that gets proven in one of these clips. So, anyway. You came, you saw. I wish you hadn't. But what's done is done. So enjoy these clips because they're ridiculous. It just shows again that anytime this guy Stinky meets with a serious person, he has a diapers off moment. Because he has the mind of a 4-year-old. So anyway, enjoy these clips. I'll talk to you on the other side. Peace.
Would you like to see your first straight deal with Canada? I would love that. Look, I have a lot of respect for this man.
No, you don't, Stinky.
And I watched him come up, in a sense, through the ranks when he wasn't given much of a chance, and he did it.
Well, being that you were pulling for the other guy, he was going to win. You know that. You know that because they hate you there. They can't stand you. So because of you, him, which is a guy that you didn't want to win, won. Everybody hates Stinky. Say it one more time. Everybody hates Stinky.
Ran a really great campaign. He did a really great debate. I think that debate was very helpful.
Nope. Nobody cared about the debate. The fact that you wanted the other guy to win put him over the top. Sorry.
I was going to raise my hand. I don't know if that's good or bad. I shouldn't say that. That might hurt you. But
no. No. Nothing you could say can hurt him. You're pathetic.
No, he ran a really great election, I thought. And yeah, something could happen. Something could happen.
This moron right here has no idea what a concession is. Yeah, that's usually when you're dealing with somebody and somebody gives something up as part of the deal. Yeah, that's what a concession is. Stinky, what say you?
Yeah, please.
What's the top concession you want out of Canada? The top concession you want?
What is the top concession that you want from Canada? Okay? All right? That's the question. Let's do this, Stinky.
Concession?
Yes.
Friendship.
Friendship?
That's not a concession.
No.
That's not a concession. That baby just said, Stinky, that's not a concession. Holy shit. I'm surprised he didn't say, you're such a rude interviewer.
We're going to be friends with Canada. Regardless of anything, we're going to be friends with Canada.
You're a moron. You're a moron. Not if you threaten to take him over. No, you're not. No, you're not. That guy next to you can't stand you, Stinky.
Canada's a very special place to me. I know so many
Why do you want to take it over, you imbecile?
people that live in Canada.
You literally want to do a hostile takeover of a sovereign nation, and you're saying you respect them? You're a fucking moron. And look at those greasy ass ball bearings you have going there, Stinky. Ew.
My parents had relatives.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Oh! Okay, this is the question right here, right? Where Carney could have just busted this clown's ass. Right there. Talking about the 51st state and shit. Continue, Stinky.
Mr. Prime Minister, I'd love to get your response to this too. Mr. President, you have said that Canada should become the 51st state.
It's not going to happen.
No. Well, I still believe that, but
You heard that? You heard that? He still believes that Canada's going to become the 51st state, and the literal president of Canada, Prime Minister, is sitting right next to him. It's disgusting. This is a disgusting, vile sack of pathetic shit.
it takes two to tango, right?
What the fuck does that mean? You fucking imbecile.
But no, I do. I mean, I believe it would be a massive tax cut for the Canadians.
Nonsense. What Carney needed to do was interrupt right here. He goes, he should have just, excuse me, Stinky. Let me answer this one for you. Yeah. Not gonna happen. Never. That's it. He would have shit himself. He would have dropped his diaper.
You get free military, you get tremendous
Nobody gives a shit.
medical cares and other
Nobody gives a shit. Their medical care is way better than ours.
things. There'd be a lot of advantages, but it would be a massive tax cut.
Yeah, no. I got 3 letters for you. HBN. What do they stand for? How about no? No. It's not an option. No, Stinky. No.
And it's also a beautiful, as a real estate developer, I'm a real estate developer
No, you're not. You're a criminal.
at heart. When you get rid of that artificially drawn line, somebody drew that line many years ago with like a ruler, just a straight line right across the top of the country. When you look at that beautiful formation.
What a moron! This guy's looking at him saying, holy shit, what an imbecile. Continue, Stinky.
Together. I'm a very artistic person.
You're a moron. You're a fucking slack-jawed, mouth-breathing moron.
But when I looked at that theater, I said, that's the way it was meant to be. But, I guess I do feel it's much better for Canada.
No, it's not. Say something, you dumb motherfucker.
We're not going to be discussing that unless somebody wants to discuss it.
What are you talking about? You're literally saying every day that you want to make his country the 51st state. And you think he's not going to talk about it? You fucking flounder.
I think that there are tremendous benefits to the Canadian citizens, tremendously
No, it's not. They want no part of us.
lower taxes, free military, which honestly we give you essentially anyway because we're protecting Canada if you ever had a problem. But,
Holy shit, what a sack of embarrassment. Bro, say something.
I think it would really be a wonderful marriage because
It's not going to happen. I can't believe that he's sitting there letting him say this. Just say it. Look, it's not going to happen.
places they get along very well. They like each other a lot.
Well, if I may, as you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale.
That's your Stinky.
We're sitting in one right now, so Buckingham Palace, you visited as well.
That's true.
And having met...
What do you mean? Hey, stop, Carney, stop. Yeah, that place is for sale. Just ask Vladimir Putin.
The owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever.
Stinky is never going to be for sale. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to run around and desert you. It is not for sale, Stinky.
The opportunity is in the partnership and what we can
Look at this. He looks retarded.
Together. We have done that in the past, and part of that, as the president just said,
What the fuck is that infrastructure project you have going there?
is with respect to our own security. And my government is committed for a step change in our investment in Canadian security and our partnership, and I'll say this as well, that the president has revitalized.
Oh, fuck that stupid shit. Just tell him, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you.
International security, revitalize NATO, and us playing our full weight in NATO, and that will be part of it.
And they have, I must say, Canada is stepping up the military
You never.
participation because, they were low and now they're stepping it up, and that's a very important thing. But never say
Never say never. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Never say never.
Yeah, yeah. Never. You shit yourself. Never. Macho man. He's got to be a macho man. Never gonna give. Yep. He's a shit stink for brains. This shit is funny off the chain. Here we go. Roll it.
I'm showing you this photo of Donald Trump with no hair transplants and no bronzer. Not to mock him, but
Not to mock him. Sorry. Oh! What